Let's get it, y'all. Dontae's Boxing Nation live. Wilder versus Stiverene. The weigh-in just went down today. Granados versus Porter, or I should say Porter versus Granados. It went down today. We got a good fight, guys. We got a good fight tomorrow. It's going down like a plane crash. Things got a little heated. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up some of this B-roll footage of the actual weigh-in right here. This was right after the weigh-in. Stiverene, he weighed in at 254 pounds. Dontae Wilder, he weighed in at a slim 220 pounds. You see him mocking your boy Bermain right there. It's going down tomorrow, guys. Boy, we got a real good one, man. We got a real good one. They talked a lot of smack. Dontae Wilder is pumped up. Stiverene is pumped up, fired up. They went on a killing spree yesterday, talking about how they gonna kill each other. Let me go ahead and check out the comment section. As always, first person in the comment section. I always got to give love to the very first person in the comment section. Coda Kid, he said, "What up, Dontae? What's going on, family?" My man said, "Dontae, big fan, brother. Always watch your content." I appreciate that, Dan. Thanks for all the love, y'all. Dontae's Boxing Nation, we getting it in. Rocking that fresh red, white, and blue today, DBN. You guys know what it is. Hashtag that Dontae's Boxing Nation. Hashtag that new media. Yeah, guys, so you guys right now are watching the B-roll footage of Stiverene, the former heavyweight champion, going up against the most avoided and the most feared heavyweight champion today, Dontae Wilder. As you hear him saying, you can read his lips, you hear him right there saying, "It is over," as Floyd Mayweather Sr. would say on my intro. Yes, sir, man. What's going on, y'all? I know y'all can't wait to watch this great fight tomorrow. Let me go ahead and pull up this little clip of Sean Porter versus Granados. Another successful weigh-in today. This is a great undercard fight, man. Great undercard fight. But you know, that's what PBC does, man. That's what PBC does, man. They always give you the best undercard fights along with the main event as well. You know, it's not like, I'm not going to mention any other promoters' names, but some of these other promoters we already know. You know, if they have a main event, a lot of times they don't even care how the undercard looks. Matter of fact, I remember one time Bob Arum, he even said it. He said no one cares about the undercard. That's what he said. He said no one cares about the undercard. And I know every damn boxing fan begs to differ when he said that. No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. So, yeah, guys, it's going down tomorrow. Once again, for everybody just tuning in, Dontae Wilder weighed in at 220. Stiverene weighed in at 254. Coincidentally, that's the same weight that Anthony Joshua weighed in, but we all know Anthony Joshua is 6'6", and Bermain is about 6'2". So clearly, Bermain is going in real heavy compared to Wilder. But Wilder is used to that kind of stuff. Wilder is used to going in there with fighters much bigger than him. At least weight-wise. Yeah, man. It's going down like a plane crash tomorrow. And somebody is dropping like a damn plane crash. Somebody coming down. Somebody coming down hard tomorrow, man. My man said, "What up, Dontae? Where those decafs at? Where they at, though?" They all around us, man. But, you know, have no fear. Decaf busters are here. Who you gonna call? Y'all know what it is. Hashtag DBN, says my man J Future. My man Jaden said, big fan, homie. We out here. My man said, yeah, I gotta see this war. I think he means war. Oh, okay. No, he just spelled what time. Okay. He said, yeah, I gotta see this. What time is what he said. I thought he was trying to spell war. But you know what? I need to look at the time. You guys put it in the comment section. I believe it's gonna be 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time when this telecast is gonna start on Showtime, which should be a great telecast. Let me go ahead once again and pull up the B-roll footage. Pull up this B-roll footage so you guys can see how it went down today. It was fireworks and it ain't even 4th of July. It's going down. It's going down tomorrow, y'all. Boy, you see how intense them boys looking? Like I said the other day, I ain't never heard two fighters talking about killing each other so damn much since this fight. I mean, they was having a killing battle, a killing rap battle at the press conference yesterday. You see them boys, they fired up, man. This is going to be a good one, guys. This is going to be a good one. You know, one thing I respect the fact that Wilder-Stiverene, he obviously is taking this serious. I just hope there's no excuses on anybody's part after the results. Yeah, man, like I said, man, that shit that Wilder said yesterday, that was smooth, boy. I said it on the live show yesterday. My man Wilder turned over, he looked at Dontae Wilder. He said, you fear for my life? He said, I don't fear for yours. Boy, that was some smooth shit right there, boy. Boy, that could have been in a movie. And wouldn't nobody have forgot about that scene, boy. Yeah, man. It's going to be a good one. Okay, I'm checking out the comment section. So once again, for everybody just tuning in, if you missed it, Dontae Wilder, the heavyweight champion of the world, weighed in at 220 pounds. Wilder-Stiverene weighed in at 254 pounds. We have a fight, guys. We have a fight tomorrow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, once again, man, I'm looking at the comment section right now. I thank everybody for tuning in. Once again, man, make sure you guys cop these fresh, fly DBN shirts you see me rocking, man. If you want to look fresh and fly, man, go ahead and shoot me an email at dantaesboxingnation@gmail.com. All right? Shoot me the size you want and everything, and I'll have somebody shoot you an invoice. And we'll get them dope, fresh, fly shirts to you right away. We got them in all colors, man. We got them in all colors. Matter of fact, you know, I have a new batch coming out. Oh, man, I got some fire DBN shirts coming in, man. I mean, right now, I already got them in pretty much a whole bunch of different colors, but I got some more coming in. Oh, man, they as hot as lava. Oh, man, they flowing like a volcano, man. I'm telling you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tomorrow's going down, man. Tomorrow it is going down. Wilder versus Wilder-Stiverene 2. Porter versus Granados. That should be a great fight. Like I said yesterday, guys, do not be surprised if Granados goes in there and, you know, he pulls an audible and he tries to outbox Sean Porter. I mean, it would be cool if Granados went in there and just went toe-to-toe. You know, we've seen a slugfest, but I don't think he's going to do that. That probably wouldn't even be smart to do that against Sean Porter. We'll see what happens. Yeah. My man said responding to what Wilder-Stiverene, you know, talked about when Wilder said, you know, I don't fear your life. He said, Dontae, it don't mean nothing if he doesn't follow through. And we know he's not. Bomb squad is what my man said in the comment section. Yeah, we're going to see. We are definitely going to see if he's going to follow up on that threat. But saying he don't fear for someone's life is not really guaranteeing that he's trying to go in there and take the man's life. Deontay Wilder, when he says it, I definitely think his intentions is really to hand out a death sentence in that ring. So we'll see. We'll see. I got you, Coda. I got you. We'll have the hats real soon. My man Coda said I need one of them DBN hats. I got you, man. Yeah, like I said, we got this huge order of shirts coming in, and I'm gonna start working on the hats. But when the website drops, the shirts, the hats, the hoodies, all of that is gonna be on the website. Right now, my man Jones is working on the website right now. Shout out to my man Jones. You know, he building that brand new Dontae's Boxing Nation website. So we'll have it out real soon, guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It went down, as you guys can see in this clip I'm running right here. It went down, and my bad. Okay. It went down in this clip. Let me go back to that clip real quick. It went down today at the weigh-in, guys. Wilder versus Wilder-Stiverene. Wilder, 220 pounds. Wilder-Stiverene, 254 pounds. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what it is. You guys, once again, you're looking at the footage right after the weigh-in when they exchanged words. Of course, Wilder and Wilder-Stiverene. It was a pretty heated face-off, as you guys can see right here in this shot right here. It was pretty heated. But, you know, I mean, I commend both guys for, you know, not letting it get out of hand. You know, they didn't need anyone to stop them from doing anything ignorant. And, you know, they just talk, they talk their mess. They know that they have a fight tomorrow. Ain't no reason to be, you know, trying to dope fiend somebody and, you know, catch somebody with a shot off guard or just do something stupid and reckless. You know, so congratulations to them. I commend them, you know, for acting like gentlemen while still talking reckless, right? That's what it is, y'all. You see Deontay Wilder, you see Wilder-Stiverene going back and forth right now. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We're going to see what it is tomorrow, man. This is going to be an emotional defeat for someone. I'll tell you that. Deontay Wilder, he already said if he loses this fight, he's retiring. He said I might mess around and go to the UFC. He said, but if I lose this fight, I am retiring. And Wilder-Stiverene has already lost to Deontay Wilder. He used the excuse. He said he was dehydrated. And he just wasn't 100%. So this is going to be a very devastating loss if Wilder loses a second time after he had that excuse for the first fight. It's going to be hard to deal with. Yes, sir. Let me go ahead and check out the comment section. Once again, man, I thank everybody for showing love in the comment section, saying what's up to your boy DBN. I thank everyone that has joined that super chat DBN army. Everyone that donated, everyone that bought a DBN shirt. Make sure you guys check out that dope ass fly website, ashkicking.com. Make sure if you guys are training, if you guys are actually in boxing and you're training right now, make sure you cop you some of those futuristic boxer runner shoes or box runners. They are box runners. Matter of fact, you guys can go to boxrunnershoes.com. Those are some of the dopest boxing shoes out right now. They are box runners. You can actually run in these shoes and you can train inside of the ring. You can spar in these shoes and you can do road. Basically, I do road work with them. So make sure you guys cop those box runners if you guys are training and taking it serious. That's what it is, y'all. Let me go ahead and look at some of these comments. Yes, sir. My man said, I need one of them DBN chicks. Okay, I feel you. We're gonna bring some of these chicks to these fights eventually, man. We're gonna bring some of them to the fights so you guys can meet some of your favorite DBN models. My man was asking, do you think a loss would kill the U.S. heavyweight boxing for a little time? I think Dontae has to win this fight, and it will not be easy. Bomb squad. There's no doubt about it. You know, if Deontay Wilder were to lose this fight, it would affect, the heavyweight, the little movement that we have going on right now, because the heavyweight division is popping right now. So at least as far as America goes, it will, it'll affect us a little bit, but the heavyweight division will still be popping because you still have Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua, he's been groomed like he's another Mike Tyson. Not saying he's as good as Mike Tyson, but he is a huge star out there in his own country, out there in the UK, and that's what we need. We need a heavyweight to be as big as Anthony Joshua is. Deontay Wilder's pretty big too, but I believe that as long as Deontay Wilder continues to win, he's going to be the biggest heavyweight American star. Oh, you know what? I guess he already is the biggest American heavyweight star, but he wants to cross over and be a heavyweight superstar. So he keep winning, he may become just that. Yeah, man. Little B-Hop is on this undercard, right? Isn't Little B-Hop on this undercard going up against what's my boy's name? Titus Williams. That's another good fight. You guys correct me if I'm getting these dates wrong. But isn't Little B-Hop fighting against Titus Williams on this undercard? I believe he is. Somebody asked, why isn't Wilder making millions per fight? Actually, you might be a little late, bro. Wilder is making millions for these fights. Wilder, he is making millions for all of his fights. So I don't know who misinformed you, but yeah, the boy makes over $1 million each fight. Okay, what else is going on in the comment section? I'm just reading some of the comments before I shut this down. I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts and my reaction to this great weigh-in we had today. Wilder versus Stiverene, the rematch. Porter versus Granados. It's going down tomorrow, y'all. Somebody getting knocked out. I think we can all agree on that. Let me show you once again some more of this B-roll footage. That's your boy Wilder and Stiverene thinking about killing each other. Let them tell it. You see Wilder kind of mocking Bermain. Yeah, man, I love the passion that Bermain has, though. I love the passion. You could see how personal this was for Bermain when he was talking at the press conference yesterday. I don't know how much that's going to help him in the ring, but we'll see. We'll see if all that passion translates to, the best performance we've seen from Bermain. Now, actually, now that I think about it, it's actually funny I say that, because the last time I remember Bermain being that passionate is when he had his rematch with Chris Arreola. That was a very dramatic, entertaining press conference when your boy Stiverene was preparing for Arreola in the rematch. And we know that shortly after that press conference, he ended up knocking out Arreola. Well, I'm not saying it's going to happen in this fight, but hey, this is the heavyweight division, guys. This is the heavyweight division. Let me go ahead and see what else is going on in the comment section. We'll see what you guys are talking about before we wrap this up. And you know what? I keep forgetting. I actually have the. I forgot I had the phone number up. It may be a little too late right now, and I don't know if I'm gonna take a call. But if you guys want to actually call in before I wrap this up, feel free. I had to. Let me see here. Yeah, so the number is on the screen right now. So, guys, once again, if you do want to call in, feel free. I'll go ahead and get you on before I wrap it up. But if you do want to call in, you better hurry up because I'm about to go ahead and wrap it up. Yeah, like I said, last time I did my live chat the other day, I completely forgot that the number was up on the screen. I wasn't taking calls yesterday, and I usually don't take calls when I'm doing just a live chat, but I said, you know what the hell, let me go ahead and open up the phone line. So if you guys do want to call in, you have any questions, anything on your mind, you guys can go ahead and call in. Okay, let me go ahead and see what else y'all talking about over here. My man said, Dontae, do you think Mikey versus Easter ever happens? That's a good unification bout right there. Well, Rashad, right now, I interviewed Mikey Garcia, and I asked Mikey Garcia who would he rank as the best lightweight champion outside of himself, and he said Robert Easter. But then, after he beat, after he beat Broner, he mentioned all the other lightweight champions, but he didn't even mention Robert Easter's name. So to me, that might be a little indication that Mikey Garcia doesn't want to get in the ring with Easter. He definitely doesn't have him in his crosshairs, that's for sure. So that's unfortunate because that's the only way we're going to find out who the best lightweight is. Some people would say the best lightweight is Easter. Some people would say it's Mikey Garcia. But those are the two guys that have to fight each other so we can find out who is the best. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dontae's Boxing Nation. Decaf. Busters. Hashtag New Media. You guys already know what it is. Hey, guys, so we'll go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and take a call, man. I'll go ahead and take a call. This will be the first time I take a call on my live stream because we usually only take calls on a radio show on Sunday. Once again, tune in to the radio show before I take this call. Tune in to the radio show this Sunday, Pacific Standard Time. You know it's going to be fire, man, because we're going to be talking about the results of this Wilder versus Bermain rematch and Porter versus Granados. Let's go ahead and open up the phone lines and see what it is, guys. Okay, we got 209. What's going on? What's your name? Where you calling from, man? Hello?
Oh, I'm on.
You on, man? What's going on? What's your name? Where you calling from, man?
Oh, this is AB, man, from Sacramento, California.
Sac Town. What's going on, man? What's on your mind?
Oh no, man. I'm just listening, man. Enjoying the boxing talk, man. That's it. I ain't got much to say. No,
it's all good, man. How you see this main event playing out? Somebody getting knocked out. Same thing happened in the first fight. How's it gonna play out?
Yeah, man. But I'm over here, man. I'm stuck on my Keith Thurman, man. What's up with Keith Thurman?
Yeah, you say you stuck on him. You want to see him fight Errol Spence, or what you mean when you say you stuck on him? You want him to see your boy Errol, or what? Or you just want to see what he's doing
man,
next?
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah.
I know that ain't on topic, but that's what I meant. But
no,
I'm stuck on him, man.
It don't matter. Whatever's on your mind, man. Well, hopefully we get that fight in 2018, man. Hopefully we get that fight in 2018. But Errol Spence now he has to get past your boy Lamont Peterson. So we'll see how it goes down, man. Hey, brother. Well, I thank you for calling in, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. Anything else on your mind before I let you go, man?
Yeah, man. Can you shout me out?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. You live right now, man. Shout yourself out.
Yes, sir, man. This Mine's Got Bangers, man. The one and only producer from Sacramento, California, man.
Okay, so you're a producer?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so you got them fire beats?
Actually, man, I want to push you some beats, man, to put on for your videos or something.
Absolutely, man. I want to hear them. Man. Go ahead and email me, and we'll hook up. All right. So email me at Dontae'sBoxingNation@gmail. All right, and send me something.
Already, man.
Got you, man. All right, man. Thanks for calling in. All right, man.
Thanks for the time, man. One love.
All day, family. All right.
Go.
Sac Town in the building. Yeah, guys. So anyway, yeah, man. I'm like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I wasn't planning on staying here that long. I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts, the results of the weigh-in, and the Granados fight versus Porter, which I can't wait to see. Great card, man. Great card, man. Showtime and PBC Al Haymon, they have been killing it, man. They have been killing it. And it's so crazy, man, because I remember, once again, before this emergence of new media, I remember when you had people that were afraid just to give Al Haymon credit, because they had already been, hypnotized and indoctrinated by the decaf media. So, anytime you say something positive about the people on the coincidental list, they afraid of the backlash. But that's why the new media is so powerful, because I came out giving them credit when they deserve credit, when nobody. You even have black people, on the internet making videos that were afraid to give, Al Haymon credit 2 years ago, because they didn't want to deal with that backlash. But when you willing to stand for change, you stand in the line of fire. If they're gonna throw rocks, if they're gonna hit you with the water hose, if they're gonna sick dogs on you, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You got to push that message, and you just gonna have to walk through the damn fire. That's what new media is all about, y'all. And like I said, about 2 years ago, everyone was afraid to give Al Haymon credit. I was the only one saying, this is great for boxing. Congratulations. I commend, I salute Al Haymon. And now look what's going on. Now you got your boy Bob Arum following Al Haymon's lead. Now he's putting fights on free TV. Right? When Al Haymon started doing it, you had some of the biggest writers in the sport of boxing writing articles saying, only 5 million people tuned in to watch one of Al Haymon's cards on free TV. But that's nothing, because if you do the math, that network has 100 zillion subscribers. So what's 5 million? But once again, that's that Black Cinderella effect, coincidental list. Because once Bob Arum, once he dropped some of his fights on free TV and he did less than 5 million, all of a sudden those articles disappeared. We didn't see them writers writing them same articles. We know what time it is. Thank you guys for tuning in to Dontae's Boxing Nation Live. I was going to go ahead and end it, but I may go ahead and take another call, man. I'm gonna take another call, and then we're going to get ready to end this, see what's on your guys' mind. So let's go back, jump right back into it. Open the phone lines back up. Let's see what we got here, guys. What's going on, man? 516. What's your name and where you calling from, man?
Dontae, it's your boy Wayne from New York, man. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man? That's what it is. What's on your mind, family?
Glad to be on your show, man. I've been watching your stuff on YouTube for years, like 4 or 5 years now, man.
Appreciate it, man.
One of the main things I wanted to say, I always said this to my boys, that Dontae's Boxing Nation is the Malcolm X of YouTube boxing.
I appreciate that.
Brother came out like a revolutionary, man. I swear to God. Always dropping that straight fire, that straight heat, the whole truth, holding it down from day one. And I see a lot of people catching on.
Yeah.
But somebody had to be brave from the beginning. So I appreciate you, brother. Do what you're doing. God bless you, man. And
what you just said, you just made my day right there, bro. I appreciate that.
Of course, man.
Because
a lot of people, trust me, I ain't the only one. There's a lot of people out here. We know what's up. We appreciate it. But now I get an opportunity to tell you that you're a blessing.
Man.
Keep doing what you're doing, man. You're going to be successful. You got over 100,000 subs. When I first started watching, you barely had 5,000.
Oh, man. Long time coming.
A long way, man.
Long time coming, man. Yeah.
And I saw that interview with Danny Jacobs, what Danny was saying. So the boxers are watching, the fighters are seeing it too. You know what I mean? Keep doing what you're doing, brother. I just want to say God bless. Keep doing your show. You know what I mean? Much more success to you. And the recognition is going to continue to come down the line, and the blessings, man. Keep doing that thing. Ball that fist up and keep fighting for what's right. You know what I mean?
Good looking.
Have a great day, man. Thanks for taking my call.
Thank you, brother. You have a good one out there in New York, man. Thank you, man.
All right, brother. All right.
All right. See, that's what's up right there, guys. And that's what the new media movement is all about, is reaching people. You know, when everybody start starts to hear that message and they start passing it on. That was the whole goal, man. Because once again, I'm gonna go ahead and take another call. What the hell? I mean, you know, I was only planning on being on here for about 10, 15 minutes, but we having a good time. So what the hell? But yeah, that's what that new media movement was all about, man. It's just making sure that all fighters are created and treated equal. That's what it's always been about. You know, we already knew what the narrative was whenever fighters talked about Andre Ward, Guillermo Rigo, Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Crawford, seeing, you know, writers writing articles. There was articles after Terrence Crawford beat Victor Postal. Oh, Terrence Crawford wins in an extremely boring performance, right? Andre Ward, after he beat Alexander Brand, you had Dan Rafael wrote an article, said the most boring fight ever on HBO. I'm not making this stuff up. You guys can look this up, right? And this is the stuff that I expose, because that's on that type of 1960s type stuff, but it's indirect. You know what I mean? It's a little covert, but now, you know, we're exposing it. So that's pretty much what it is. I'm going to go ahead and take another call, but let me take another glimpse at the comment section. I haven't looked at the comment section in a minute, so let me go ahead and see what you guys are talking about before I take another call. All right, let me see what's going on. I missed my man, Coach Sheldon. Coach Sheldon's one of my moderators, man. Shout out to Coach Sheldon. He holds it down in that comment section. You know, monitoring the decafs, the ones that's afraid to call in. You know, that's what it is. My man said Dan Rafael is high-key racist. There's no doubt about it. I ain't gonna sugarcoat that. There's no doubt about it, man. I mean, once again, man, I mean, the fact that Dan Rafael, who is an American, he's an American media member, right? He is part of the American media. And this man refused to cover an American gold medalist, Andre Ward, won a gold medal for his country. And this man, Dan Rafael, refused to fly down the street to Oakland to cover his fight. Matter of fact, his last two fights before the Kovalev fight, Dan Rafael did not go over there. And Dan gets paid to cover these fights. I come out my own pocket to go to these fights. This man didn't go over to go to Oakland to cover Andre Ward, but he flies all the way to England or UK to cover Golovkin. He also flew to California when Golovkin was fighting against Willie Monroe. So he covered Golovkin when Golovkin was fighting against a nobody. But when your boy Andre Ward was fighting against an undefeated Cuban, he didn't feel the need, and ESPN didn't feel the need to cover your boy. That's that Black Cinderella effect, the coincidental list. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let me see. It said that Andre Ward never got the love he truly deserved. He's getting it now, though. Is that me Brazil? Okay. How do you feel about Max Kellerman these days, Dontae? You know, it's a complex situation when you talk about Max Kellerman, because you could tell Max Kellerman is a type of person who's trying to please both sides. He's trying to please the devil, but he's trying to please God. He's a little confused because one minute he'll say something that logically makes sense. He'll speak the truth. And then the next minute it's like he'll try to balance it out. And that's what some people don't realize. There is no such thing as balance when you're speaking the truth. You're either speaking the truth or you're not. It's either going to hurt your damn feelings or you're going to try to make up something to make somebody feel good. You can't have it both ways. You know what I mean? Either you know how to sing or you don't know how to sing. If you are a terrible singer, I'm not going to sugarcoat it and tell you, oh, you're pretty good. No, you can't sing. That's why Simon was so damn popular on American Idol. Here, let me go ahead and take another call, man. Let me go ahead and take another call. Once again, man, we getting it in. So let's go ahead and take another call real quick, man. All right, we got 678. What's going on, man? What's your name? Where you calling from, man?
Hey, this is Chris. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
What's going on, Chris?
Hey, well, you know what? I've been watching Dontae talk, and you notice I've been intrigued to find out where his ancestry is from, where where's his origin from? There's something about this guy that he's connected to where, you know, his ancestry. And it's just, he has that it factor about him. And I believe that if the next time they do a live story on him, they should probably try to connect him to the motherland. He's that guy. I believe he's that guy.
And you talking about Dontae Wilder, the heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, Dontae Wilder.
And I truly believe, you know, his story is going to be shared, and he's gonna be bigger than what he is right now. And if he keeps winning, I mean, just the fact that we found a new respect for Wilder recently when we found out that Anthony Joshua, who I know a lot of people believe before, maybe a year or 2 years ago, people thought that it was Anthony Joshua who was the man. And people probably thought he was the more complete fighter, and maybe Wilder would, you know, try to avoid him. But it is, you know, it's been the contrary. And because of that,
Wilder,
go ahead, man.
Yeah, Wilder is that real guy.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
When you're looking at him talking, you're seeing more than just an Alabama boy. This guy has got some connection to him. And I would love to find out where it leads. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Maybe that'll be a great question to ask him in another interview, man. But anything else on your mind, man? How does
No, that's it.
So obviously you see him winning. You see a knockout. It looks like the first fight, or what?
Yeah, most definitely. I see him winning. You know, I'm just hoping that he does win this fight so we can see him unify those belts. Because I believe he's a great world champion, and I don't, you know, England may not know that yet. But when you get a great world champion where people hate and love, that's when you know you really got something. But until you really get that person, you just have, like what's going on now, AJ. It's, you know, you don't know what to expect. But once he unified the belt, I think we're going to see something incredible.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Hey, man, well, I want to say thank you for your call, man. And I'm going to go ahead and let you go. And call into the radio show if you get some time, man. We're going to have a good radio show talking about the results, all right?
All right, appreciate your time.
All right, man. Take care, man. Okay, let me go ahead and get back to this comment section over here. Big shout out to the man that just joined that DBN Super Chat Army, my man Anthony Allen. Shout out to my man Anthony Allen, man. We're going to go ahead and get these sound effects in here, man. We want to get some train and some tank sound effects when everybody joins this DBN Super Chat section. Shouts out once again to Anthony Allen for donating to Dontae's Boxing Nation. Once again, man, I appreciate everyone showing that love. If you guys like what we're doing over here, if you like what I'm doing on these live streams, if you like the content and all that stuff, you can always show your love. Once again, this is a full-time gig. So this is what we do. Once again, man, I thank everyone for calling in. That was the first time I opened up the phone lines while doing a live stream. We usually only open the phone lines up for the actual radio show on Sunday. So also make sure you guys tune in. That show is going to be lit. This Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't miss it, guys. It's going to be fire. We often have special guests. You never know who's popping in, man. From the former heavyweight champions of the world to, you know, hot models and all kind of guests. You know, we have them all. And we're going to, you know, and also, man, we're going to start introducing you guys to the future of boxing. We have a lot of multi-national champions out here in Las Vegas. I'm going to have them on the show as well, man. We have a lot of talent that you guys are going to be seeing on HBO, PBC, Showtime in the next 5-10 years, man. So, let's see. The man said, Dontae, who was the man at 168? That's a real good question, Johnny. Right now, since your boy Eubanks just moved up to 168, he's one of them. You still have your boy James DeGale. You got Humberto. Jesus, I'm forgetting Humberto. What is it? What is it, guys? Help me out here. What's his last name again? Humberto. What is it? Ramirez, the super middleweight champion. Jesus, man, I just drew a blank right now. Help me out in the comment section, y'all. What they call him? Zerto. That boy that called out your boy Gennady Golovkin. Yeah, it was okay. It was Ramirez. I was right. Humberto Ramirez, right? Okay. Thank you, Christian. Yeah, Gilberto Ramirez. Yeah, okay. We got one of the names right. Anyway, guys. Yeah, Zerto. Okay. Yeah. So out of Gilberto Ramirez, James DeGale, now Chris Eubank is up there. We have to see how he looks when he steps up in competition. He's in that tournament right now. Bramer from Germany just upset Derek James' boy, which was Rob Brandt. So now Bramer, he goes on to fight Caleb Smith, and if he gets past Caleb Smith, then he might end up fighting against your boy Eubank in that tournament. It's a good tournament, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, guys. All right, man. So once again, let me go ahead and hey, let's see what the phone lines is all about. Might as well take another call. Let's go ahead and take another call real quick, guys. I think we have another New York. We got 516. What's going on, man? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, man, this is Lawrence from New York. I also go as Larry Cash Gold.
All right.
I'm listening to your. I've been listening to you for a while now. Not that long though. Not as long as the other brother from New York. But I agree with everything he just said about you, in terms of he mentioned you and compared it to Malcolm X, and that as far as how you're doing things with the program that you have on the internet. So I just want to just express my gratitude to you for what you do, because see, it's interesting with you. And there's a few others, quite a few others doing similar types of shows that, like you're doing. You're kind of hipping us to the inside story as far as what is going on. And, I remember reading a lot as far as chats on, various websites. And, people go back and forth and they bring out points, but it never gets anywhere. It never gets to any kind of conclusion. But you brothers bring conclusions to it and give better insights to what is actually going on. So I just want to express my gratitude to you. And I ain't gonna mention some of the other ones out there, but I'm focusing on you right now, Brother Dontae, and I just appreciate what you're doing, man. I'm telling you, I appreciate it.
Thank you for calling in, reaching out to even get that off your chest, man. I really appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
And once again, this movement started, hoping that it wouldn't fall on deaf ears, and it didn't. The message is resonating, so I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Right.
So
yeah, you showing us, what's going on, like even with Rigo and stuff like that, what's happening with him, and oh man, it's amazing because a lot of times, we see things and we don't know, all right, what do we make of it? How do we think about this? What? So hearing your perspective on it, and now we can, add, we can of course think for ourselves too, and just we got a better, fresher perspective. Because I know you don't have too much time, but lastly, one of the things that I used to do, coming up, I used to be reading the papers and finding out about the fight, reading the newspapers, but we're in a different age now, and as we all know, the newspapers do not even cover boxing anymore. So you are definitely filling a void, and I don't see you going anywhere. I see you just going, if anywhere, as far as off, I see you going up, and I'm going to help you, as far as I can do, help you, get there, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you for the endorsement, brother. Thank you, man.
Yes,
once
sir.
again, man, I appreciate it, man. Well, hey, we'll call in anytime, family, and I'll catch up with you on the next one, okay, man?
Very good.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's definitely a great feeling, when people appreciate what you're doing, and when you know that you're opening eyes. We all learn something. I still learn something every day, and if I have someone who, maybe they was following the decaf media or whatever, and now they learning the whole truth, and they're opening their eyes, that's a great feeling. That's a great. I want to share another story. Since people calling in showing love like that. I remember when I went to the Box Fan Expo. The Box Fan Expo, it was the weekend of, I believe it was Canelo versus Chavez. So, you know, the majority of fans that were there were Mexican fans, Canelo fans, Chavez fans. And, you know, I was so honored, you know, that a lot of Mexican fans, they came up to me and they said, Dontae, you know, the stuff that you say is true about the racial double standards, and I see it. They were telling me how even like some of my friends, you know, they'll say little things, and then I'll hear you, you know, basically speak the truth, and then I'll relay that message to them and try to educate them. So what you're saying, you know, it's the truth. I see the double standards out there. For someone, especially someone who's not black, because it's usually really hard for someone who's not black to acknowledge, you know, racial double standards, because for whatever reason, sometimes they feel guilty, or maybe, you know, they condone it. But when someone just voluntarily, you know, puts out that information and we're not even talking about that, that's when you know you're really reaching people. So I really appreciate all the fans that came up to me at that Canelo Chavez Box Fan Expo, or at least the weekend of that fight, and just told the truth. You know, told the truth, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day, is speaking that truth unapologetically. That's what it is, guys. So, yeah, guys, I think we pretty much cleared it all up. We cleared everything up. Once again, this weekend is going down. The heavyweight champion of the world, Deontay Wilder, just weighed in today at 220, and Bermain, the former heavyweight champion, 254. Let me see what else you guys are talking about before we go ahead and wrap this up. This was supposed to be a short little live feed, but, you know, we have fun over here, so we keep it going. My man James Browning, speaking of some of those multi-national champions I was telling you about, my man James Browning is in the comment section right now. You guys are going to see him on the show real soon. He's somebody you guys need to look out for. This is somebody you guys are going to definitely be seeing on HBO, Showtime, ESPN, and all that good stuff, on PBC, all that good stuff. He's a multi-national champion. He was training with my son, Remy. Now he's out there doing his thing. So yeah, man, what's going on, James? Yeah, we're gonna get you back on the show, man, and we're gonna get your dad on Dontae's Cooking Nation, because you know, James' dad, he told me he can outcook me in some barbecue. so we gonna get him on the show, get your dad on the show too, James. Yes, sir. We having fun over here. Danny Jacobs is one of the greats. He got robbed. Gigi, well, they say he got robbed. Gigi, fight to me. I guess he means, yeah, he got robbed in that fight, he says to him. Yeah, you know, now that Danny Jacobs is with HBO, I believe HBO is about to put pressure on either Golovkin or Canelo to get in the ring with them coincidentalist boys, Danny Jacobs, Demetrius Andrade. Walls are closing in, man. Walls are closing in, and I think they're going to have to fight them boys eventually, man. It's going to be very, very difficult to justify. If Golovkin is going to fight for another 3 years, which that's what his trainer, Abel Sanchez, said. He said he thinks Golovkin has at least another 3-5 years left in him. Can you imagine Golovkin, you know, fighting for another, let's just say 3 years at a minimum? Can you imagine him fighting for another 3 years and he doesn't get in the ring with Charlo, Jacobs rematch, Demetrius Andrade? It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult for him to pull that off. Yes, sir, y'all. Yes, sir. Yeah, Dontae's barbecue sauce. That's right. Dontae's Cooking Nation. Man, y'all about to see what that barbecue sauce is all about, man. Dontae's tacos. Dontae's gumbo. It's going down on Dontae's Cooking Nation, I'm telling y'all, man. We're going to be traveling. We're going to be traveling the world, traveling the country, going to restaurants. Little hole-in-the-wall restaurants. You know, little people's shacks. As long as they could, you know, as long as they got some fire to cook something, we're going to be there with the cameras to watch it. Yeah, man. That's what it is. Yeah, man. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. I had a good time chopping it up with y'all. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up right here, man. Yeah, boy, I tell you. So once again, man, we will definitely be talking about this fight on Sunday night. The show is going to be lit, guys. The show is going to be lit this Sunday, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. It's going down, y'all. It's going down right here on Dontae's Boxing Nation. You guys already know what it is, man. As my man said, legendary status. Over here on DBN, all we do is spark mad-ism. Yep. All right, y'all. So, yeah, like I said, man, let me go ahead and get up out of here. I'll catch up with you guys on the next one. It's the nation, baby. Yep.